AOC was referring directly to you. What's your response?
Well, she needs to understand this country gave President Trump a mandate, and President Trump's carrying out that mandate. We're going to keep President Trump's promise. He promised to make our communities safer, especially against illegal aliens who are public safety threats. And that's why we're prioritizing the worst first. This is exactly what we're doing. I looked at the numbers this morning. ICE has taken just about 30,000 people off the streets of this country that were in the country illegally in a public safety threat. What I've asked the Department of Justice to do is give clear guidelines on when do you cross the line? When you're educating criminal aliens how to invade law enforcement, at what point do you cross that line of impediment? I've asked for clear guidance so we can give it to the ICE agents so they can perform within the existence of the law. What she needs to understand, why she says she's educating people to the constitutional rights, she's actually telling people how to evade law enforcement, and because of that, the last operation in New York City, a lot of people weren't opening their doors. A lot of people are hiding based on so-called education from various members of Congress. We're talking about child rapists that we weren't able to apprehend because they took an advice from people, how to evade law enforcement. A member of Congress, all these members of Congress that we're talking about, they've said during the Biden administration, the millions of people had a right to claim asylum. They got a right to see a judge. They got a right to due process. But 90% of them will lose their case, get order removed. So there is no due process if the final decision of the court isn't executed, which means the 90% get order removed, they must be removed. And any member of Congress who wants to prevent ICE when doing the job and enforce law that was enacted by Congress, they passed this law. ICE isn't making it up. Let us do our job. They had their due process. They've been order removed. Don't stand in our way. We need to execute the final orders removal, or there's no due process at all in this country. So we're going to stand by the law. We're going to enforce law, and we're going to do it without apology.
But it is continuing. Activists continue to warn and instruct illegal migrants on expected ICE activity. They're tipping off the illegals. What can you do about the leaks? Because somebody is telling the activists where you are and who you're raiding.
When we find out who they are, not only they'll be unemployed, they're going to be prosecuted. We're taking this seriously. Look, the danger of ICE agents, the danger they face every day, to arrest the worst of the worst, that's what we're concentrating on. It's already a dangerous job. It's a matter of time before one of these leaks causes an ambush, either by a member of TDA, MS-13, one of these groups that just don't care. They would take pride in the fact that they killed an ICE agent or another law enforcement officer. We're going to hold these people accountable. We're pulling out all stops. The Inspector General's involved. Secretary Noem, she's got her staff involved. I got people involved. When we find out who they are, and we will prosecute them to the fullest extent of the law, because they're putting our agents in great danger. And it's only a matter of time before one of our officers will not go home to their families at night because of these leaks. We're taking immediate action.
You are Speaker Mike Johnson's guest tonight for Mr. Trump's speech. You're going to be sitting next to the Speaker, I believe, or certainly very close to him. You're going to be a star tonight, Tom Homan. Look,
I'm not the star, Barney. The men and women who are in that green uniform, they're the star. They got illegal immigration border crossing down to 97% in 3 weeks. The stars are the men and women of ICE and U.S. Marshals and ATF and DEA and FBI, all these task forces out there arresting bad guys. They're the champions out there. But look, none of this happens. The border numbers are down 97%. Why? Because President Trump is a strong president. He made executive decisions. He wrote a series of executive orders. He needs to take full credit for the success on the border in interior enforcement operations, because he opened that aperture up. He let Border Patrol do what they need to do and enforce the laws. He's letting ICE do what they do and enforce the law. God bless President Trump. I've said it 100 times. I'll keep saying it. He proves to me every day why he's the greatest president in my lifetime. He proves it every day, and I'm honored to be in the same building, in the same room with President Trump, because he's making America safe again.
And you were his first nominee the day he was re-elected. I remember it well. Tom Homan, thanks for being on our program tonight. We'll be looking for you tonight at the speech. Thank you, Tom.